of the winter sports season just around the corner. Teams will vie and continue to bid for postseason seeding. And the same on the court here tonight as two Metro East Conference squads will go head-to-head against each other tonight in Mahtomedi as the Two Rivers Warriors take on the 9th-ranked Mahtomedi Zephyrs. Alex Wiston with you here from the corner here at Mahtomedi High School, as again there's a great opportunity for both of these teams to make a statement tonight in the Metro East Conference and in Class 3A. More on that, of course, coming up in moments. First, we pause for the playing of the national anthem. Warriors and Zephyrs coming up on SEC TV 19. And a very nice rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner by the Mahtomedi High School Band, or at least a small portion and quartet of it. It's girls high school basketball this evening as Two Rivers takes on Mahtomedi here from Mahtomedi High School just on the east side of White Bear Lake on Suburban Community Channel's TV 19. Alex Wiston with you here in a rematch of these two teams who played each other earlier this season. It's a Metro East Conference matchup, as happens so frequently. Mahtomedi the better of the victor in that contest over in Mendota Heights, and looking to do the same here again tonight. Just 2 games remaining in Mahtomedi's regular season. Tonight's game against a very good Two Rivers squad, and then the regular season finale in Maplewood against Hill Murray coming up on Thursday. Our player to watch for the Mahtomedi Zephyrs, a player who had a significant impact and significant portion in that game, not for Mahtomedi, but here for Two Rivers, Isabel Kirchner. Kirchner in that game, 7 of 17, 5 of 13 from beyond the arc, 21 total points. You see there on your screen, 13.6 points per game this season. A very good player for the Two Rivers Warriors and Nia Holly in her second season. For Mahtomedi now, their leading scorer this season has been Anna Green. Green in the last matchup between these two. Back on January the 17th, Green was spectacular. She had 26 points in that game, above her season average of 18.6 points per game this season. The leading scorer for the Mahtomedi Zephyrs. They will need her to be excellent to be able to go into this postseason run. Taking a look at the Metro East Conference, Mahtomedi second behind Hill Murray. The Pioneers have already clinched the Metro East Conference title for 24-25. Two Rivers in fourth with an 8-4 conference record. They are essentially locked into that fourth or third spot in conference ahead of the bottom 4, South St. Paul, North St. Paul, Tartan, and Simley. So this a significant game, not just for that Metro East Conference pride, but in addition for these teams' postseason hopes. Two very young head coaches here for both Mahtomedi and Two Rivers on your screen. In her first season, Anisha Fisher, 18-6 her record as head coach of the Mahtomedi Zephyrs. Again, doing a very good job with this program in her first season, 9th ranked in Class 3A, and some very good results over the course of that regular season. We'll talk about those as our broadcast tonight progresses. In the second season for Two Rivers, Nia Holly, a record of 30-22. Another team that has also delivered some very good results this season and last season for Two Rivers out of Mendota Heights, looking to continue to build on that success as they look to head to the Section 3A championship playoff tournament coming up in just moments. We say hello to our friends who are watching on Town Square Television out of Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota. Thank you for joining us here from Mahtomedi High School as we're set and ready to go for the opening tip-off between the Zephyrs and the Two Rivers Warriors. A 69-45 win for the Zephyrs in Mendota Heights. Mahtomedi looks to gain another game on Two Rivers, and we'll be able to see over the course of the next handful of hours if that will happen. Greta sees on the opening tip for Mahtomedi. On the opposite side for Two Rivers, Isabel Kirchner. Ball's tipped and tipped quickly into the front court for Mahtomedi. Zephyrs will run with it, Anna Hawley. And the Zephyrs controlling with opening possession. We'll see how they're able to turn this here. Zephyrs again have been good as of late, not just the 9th-ranked team. A turnover there, though, as Two Rivers will take it. Warriors quickly into the front court. For Sophia Amundsen under the basket, up and good. Elena Van Nett has the first 2 points of the night for Two Rivers, and it's 2-0 Warriors early. Two Rivers this season against teams who are ranked very, very good against teams below 500. 10-1 as a foul's called there. But against teams above 500, they're 5-8 so far this season. Foul will be called against Shepik, and there'll be a very quick substitution here. Curtis Ice will go to the bench. Will be replaced quickly by Grace Prose, a sophomore. And the Warriors with possession and with the lead. Zephyrs, their last 10, they're 7-3. Pass to the corner. Able to find Kirchner. Van Nett back for Kirchner in the corner. Rise and fire three is good. Great shot from Kirchner in the corner. Her first tray of the night. It's 5-0 Two Rivers. Great start for the Warriors coming here on the road to Mahtomedi. Two quick baskets early, and an offensive foul is called on Mahtomedi. See the starting lineup in the bottom of your screen for Two Rivers and the Warriors. Warriors haven't made a substitution yet. Zephyrs have. Offensive foul goes against Frazier, the senior. Zephyrs already with 2 fouls. A quick turnover on the pass. Prose in the front court. From the free throw line. No good. That ball's tipped up, falling down Amundsen. The whistle blows. They'll have possession that'll stay here for Mahtomedi. Prose looking for the inbound. Back top of the key finds Presley Albers. Albers give and go underneath for Green. Green back out for Albers. Back underneath for Green. In the low post. Ball tipped out, hit under the basket, and it comes into the possession of Leanna Wing for Two Rivers. On the transition, Van Nett put the shot up, and the rebound right into the possession of Albers. Quickly back the other way for the Zephyrs. Here's Green off the glass. No! And another rebound that's taken. Whistle blows. Jump ball is called, and the possession arrow points towards Two Rivers. So a very gritty start to this game for Two Rivers and the Warriors. Not giving Mahtomedi much in terms of great looks, and stout defending by Two Rivers has taken them into a good run of form here to start. Soft full court on. You're on the near side. Rise and fire. Boom. Landis Williamson Andrews with the rise and fire three. The junior extends the lead to 8 in the early going for the Warriors. Frazier trying the drive. Goes back out. Prose. Prose will dribble back to the top of the key, looking for space. Out to the corner. Here's Green. Green underneath, looking for it, backing her way out in. Go all the way back out. Frazier rise and fire. Off the near side. No. And that rebound goes back to Sophia Amundsen. And the Warriors again into the front court. 8-0 Two Rivers early here in this one. Kirchner. He sets top of the key. The space for Williamson Andrews. To the right side, Van Nett. A reset back out. Again, a perfect start for Two Rivers. Underneath, whistle, foul and one. Sophia Amundsen will head to the free throw line for a 3-point play. Not a bad start to the game for the Two Rivers Warriors as they're now in double figures. Amundsen to the free throw line, 57% this season, averaging 10.5 points per game. time it is good. Robinson, the junior, with 3 points and a surprising 11-0 lead to this crowd in Mahtomedi. Not for the Zephyrs, for the Warriors. Falling down shot, no good. Kirchner the rebound. Two Rivers looking to extend this lead further. Whistle and timeout called on the far side by Nia Hawley. Wow, what a start for Two Rivers and the Warriors. A 11-0 run to start this game, and Two Rivers is sailing down the stream right now that Mahtomedi is giving them. So timeout taken here by Two Rivers and the Warriors, giving both teams a chance to reset. Looking at the Two Rivers Warriors, our last handful of games, they've been very competitive in terms of the results that they're looking for. A couple of wins, 40 points over Tartan, and then 30 points over South St. Paul. It's against those top 10 teams where they're looking to improve. But with moves like that under the basket, great finishing by Two Rivers, Warriors should have no reason to believe why they can't be contending. I mean, the shots have been falling for Two Rivers here in this early going. Lots of time still left, though, for Mahtomedi to try to pull closer. Warriors this season against ranked teams are 0-5. Looking to say farewell to that. Whistle, and the jump ball will be called. The arrow points towards Mahtomedi with 14:42 left to go. On the far sideline, Pros will inbound for Mahtomedi. Zephyrs looking for their first bucket of the night. Have Frazier, Metzel, Albers, Green, and Pros on the court. Here's a ball that's tipped away. Taken back over by the Warriors. Underneath, up, and no good. Rebound fought for, but it goes out of bounds. And possession will be given to whom? The arrow now points, as the official does, to Two Rivers. Good run by Kirchner. Can get the shot to fall. Here's Elena Van Nett to trigger this inbound for the Two Rivers Warriors. 9.7 points per game for Van Nett. She'll go to the corner. Looks for space. Is able to find it there in Wingy. Rise and fire three. Good! Isabel Kirchner with another three-pointer. 6 points on her evening. 14-0. Two Rivers. Pros out of the corner. Looking for space underneath. Went back from Pros on the pass from Metzel. This ball still back under. Frazier has it. Whistle, and a foul is called. Two Rivers will pick up their first foul of the night. And it'll go against Amundsen. This Warrior defense has been suffocating so far for the Zephyrs. Back out for Pros. Pros will dribble it back further. Screen set by Albers. Pros on the give and go for Albers. Ball tipped away. Albers able to get back to it. Well done. Frazier, corner three. Off the near iron, and no. This ball fought for, continued to be fought for. The jump ball is called, arrow pointing towards Two Rivers. We'll have substitutions. Eva Shepik, a freshman from Mahtomedi, will enter. Ella Frazier will leave the court. And Warriors possession, 13:45 left to go, opening half. 14-0, Two Rivers in front. On the deck for Van Nett. She'll try the drive into the post. She'll go back out. Cross-court pass. Here into the corner. Rise and fire. Williamson, no good. And the rebound for Emily Metzel into the front court. Ball tipped away from behind by Williamson, but possession will stay with Mahtomedi. 32 seconds to shoot. Eva Shepik to inbound. Defying Grace Pros. Pros calling a play. Spacing the corner on the top of the screen there. We'll see if that's where Mahtomedi chooses to go. Pros with time. On the pass quickly back with 17 to shoot. Pros tries a drop. Goes back out from Metzel. Deep three-pointer from Green off the near iron. And the rebound is gathered up and taken by Talia Scott. And the arrows will be calling into play once again. It points towards Mahtomedi. Possession stays here. Wingy the rebound. But the jump ball points towards Mahtomedi. Zephyr possession, 20 seconds to shoot. Looking for their first points of the night. Underneath for Metzel. Metzel can't handle it. It goes to the corner. It's on the baseline. And a turnover for Mahtomedi. Nia Holly's Warriors silencing the Zephyrs so far. A lot of time left. 12:55 left to go in this opening half of play. You see on your screen, teams over 500. And another three-pointer from the far corner for Kirchner. 9 of 17 for the Warriors in this opening half. Underneath, whistle, foul. Warriors thought they had the turnover in the fast break. Instead, they pick up their second team foul of the night on the push. So Kirchner, who averages 13.6, has 9. That foul goes against Wing. Her first, team second. Zephyrs ready to make a substitution. Cease will be set to draw in. Green backing her way into the post. She's double teamed to the corner for Shepik. On the left side wing, Metzel, 20 to shoot. Green from the free throw line. Hits, and the zero is broken for Mahtomedi. Anna Green, the senior, picks up the first 2 points of the night. Zephyrs put back on defense. Kirchner, double team. Goes back out for Williamson. Williamson, whistle, foul. So the Zephyrs trying suffocating defense on the other side. And the Warriors pinned on the near side sideline. Substitutions. Cease is back into the game. Players leaving, Metzel and Albers. As Ella Frazier is the other Zephyr who returns. 25 seconds on the shot clock for this possession. 17-2. Warriors are in front. Amundsen looking to inbound. Finds Van Nett. Now operation time here for Two Rivers. Ball stolen as it's tipped away. Shepik on the left side for Pros. Pros pulled it back up. Ball's tipped away again. The battle for it. And we'll have another jump ball that's called. And the arrow points for Two Rivers. It's a great play by Grace Pros to go into the area, knock the ball out for Shepik to carry it into the front court. A good defensive play by the Zephyrs there. Substitution now for Two Rivers. Elena Van Nett goes to the Warrior bench. And Ira Gorman, who averages 8.6 points per game, will enter. She's got the ball now, does Gorman. Right side corner, Isabel Van Nett. Spinning the ball around the outside of the perimeter. 15-point lead for Two Rivers. Ball tipped away, another corner three off the near iron. That ball fought for by Van Nett. Offensive board for Two Rivers. On the drive, Wing lost it. And the ball goes back to possession as Green starts a fast break. Frazier up ahead for Pros. Pros, whistle, foul is called. And the Zephyrs will head to the free throw line for the first time tonight. And again, good defense by the Zephyrs on this side of the court, turning to offense on that side. That time, Green with the nice tip to be able to get the ball back into the front court and send Grace Pros to the free throw line for 2 shots. Zephyrs' first trip to the free throw line tonight. Substitution as Gorman will leave. Williamson Andrews will return. Pros a sophomore. Third on the team in points per game, 11.2 this season for Mahtomedi. One shot good. 14-point lead for Two Rivers, 17-3. Leading scorer for the Warriors, Isabel Kirchner. She's got 9. Kirchner with it. Tries a baseline drive. Pull-up jumper, strong. Rebound fought for and taken over by Pros. In the front court, Zephyrs, Pros, triple team. Green spun and was fouled. So keep an eye on foul trouble here. As a foul picked up by Wing, her second, team 4th. Substitution for Two Rivers. Elena Van Nett returns. And the Zephyrs will have a sideline inbound. Ava Shepik. Shepik trying to find Frazier, is able to do so without the over and back. Frazier will try on the left side for Green in the low post. Green spinning right side, deep three. Boom! Grace Prose, the three-pointer. She's got 5. It's a 10-point game at 17-7. Amundsen gives the ball to Van Nett. Van Nett tries to drive on the right side wing. Driving baseline, whistle, foul. No shot. It'll be a baseline inbound as Mahtomedi picks up their 15th foul. Foul will go against Shepik, her first. Substitution for Two Rivers. Isabel Van Nett will leave. And Ira Gorman will re-enter for the Warriors. Elena Van Nett from the baseline. Goes to the corner for Kirchner. And the ball will be reset on the drive. The runner, the foul. And Sophia Amundsen will head to the free throw line for 2. Nice inbound set play by Two Rivers, and now Amundsen to the free throw line for 2 shots. Foul goes against Shepik, her second, 6th Mahtomedi. First shot no good for Amundsen. Amundsen threw 4 Zephyrs. Contact on the 4th was the one that drew the foul. Amundsen from the line tonight, 1 of 2. Now 1 of 3. Mahtomedi with momentum. Here's Anna Green into the front court. Green with the left hand, can't get it to go. Amundsen the rebound. Gorman with speed for the Warriors. Gorman on the reverse, gets the foul, and an offensive one at that. So Gorman picks up the offensive foul, her second, team 5th for Two Rivers. Let's take a look. Well, it looked like Cease was set to me, so it's a good call by the officiating crew here. Whistle and an offensive foul the other side. Will be the 7th team foul against Mahtomedi. Putting the Warriors in the bonus for the next 10 minutes. Now there'll be a conversation here about the number to which the foul will be assigned. Joked with the official, the one who's walking back to the scorer's table right now, about getting a bunch of screen time tonight, and so far we've been doing a pretty good job of that. Warriors to inbound as they'll try to drive here with space. Cease picked up the offensive rebound. Deep 3 off the near iron, off of Gorman. Possession for Mahtomedi. 17-7 our score, 9:54 left to go in this opening half of play. Warriors already in the bonus. They'll shoot free throws the rest of the way here in this opening half. Joining us late, Two Rivers led 17-0. Throughout the early going, Mahtomedi on a 7-0 scoring run, but looking to try to pull it to single figures here with a shot from Green. Green picks up her own rebound, the second from the far elbow. She'll pick it up, and it's a 8-point game, 17-9. Green with 4. All the points from the Warriors tonight, or for the Zephyrs rather. Prose with 5, Green with 4. On a give and go, that ball's tipped away. Good jump by Frazier to slow down Amundsen and Kirchner. Substitutions here. Gorman leaves for the Warriors. Wing will re-enter. Presley Albers will re-enter for Mahtomedi, and Frazier will be the one that leaves for the Zephyrs. From the baseline, Van Nett. Ball tipped away and stolen beautifully by Grace Prose. Prose tries to go with it. Whistle and a foul is called. So the foul goes against Leanna Wing. And Wing already with her 3rd foul. Substitution here, so she will return to the bench quickly. Isabel Van Nett will return for Two Rivers. 8-point game, 17-9. One more foul puts Mahtomedi in the bonus. Prose to Green. Back out with space, and the ball tipped away, well read by Isabel Van Nett. Van Nett into the front court, slows it down for Sister. Three-pointer off the far in the back iron, and a whistle and a foul. It's an offensive foul. It's an offensive foul against Sophia Amundsen. And that's 7 now for Two Rivers. Let's take a look here. Oh, you be the judge. Grace Prose from the free throw line. She's 0 for 2, or at least that what it was. She's 1 for 2, now 2 for 3 from the free throw line. 6 of the 10 Zephyr points tonight. It's a 7-point game and a 3-possession game. Prose looking to make it a 2-possession game with this shot. It's up and good. 7 points for Prose. The deficit is 6, 17-11. Johnson, ball tipped away and stolen by Metzel. Metzel will slow things down. Anna Green across the timeline corner. Frazier 3 off the near iron. Couldn't get the ball to fall her way. Elena Van Nett the rebound for Two Rivers. Warriors in transition. Van Nett the drive in the low post. Shot went up, no good. Rebound taken by Albers for Mahtomedi. Zephyrs into the front court. Prose kick back out. Frazier at the wing. Prose underneath. Green whistle, foul. She'll head to the line. Anna Green had 26 points in this game when it was played in Mendota Heights. 69-45. Zephyrs won. Green so far with 4 points. Again, all 11 points have come from 2 players so far tonight for Mahtomedi. 4 for Green. Now 5 for Green. And 7 for Grace Prose. Substitution, Gorman in. See how Green just battles in that post, and the contact there on the arm, the shooting arm of Green, draws a foul. One more shot from Green. 5 points, no fouls to her name too. That's a big one. Second shot good there. It's a 4-point game, 17-13. Van Nett, pull up, shot, and no shot, travels call. .13-0 run for Mahtomedi since Two Rivers came up with a 17-0 lead to start this game. Frazier to the low post. Shot goes off the glass. No. Gorman and Van Nett tie for the rebound. Van Nett's the one who picks it up. Van Nett to the corner. Looking for space for Kirchner. Back for Van Nett. Kirchner with 9 points on the night. Here's Van Nett. Outside the right side wing. Amundsen pulls it down from the elbow. Looks for an outlet, finds it in Van Nett there. Van Nett, drive, whistle, foul. It's a foul away from the ball. And it's the 8th foul against Mahtomedi. Overheard that's a silly foul. It's now to the free throw line, Elena Van Nett. Van Nett for the 1-and-1 from the free throw line, 75.6, and she misses that one, but the rebound tipped away, still battled for and gotten to by Grace Prose. Prose on the run, the whistle, and the foul. So Grace Prose may be the third leading scorer for Mahtomedi, but she's been great on the defensive side and the pressure side as well, not just creating turnovers, creating chances for Mahtomedi, but also getting to the free throw line. This will be her 5th and 6th time shooting from the free throw line. Fouls on Gorman, her 3rd already for Two Rivers. Substitution. Back into the game for Two Rivers as Gorman will go to the bench. Williamson Andrews returns. Gorman 8.6 per game. Second shot is good as well. A 17-0 lead, now down to 2. Van Nett under, foul, and a blocking foul is called. That's the 9th. Now against Mahtomedi. So this is where it matters the most. Again, 19 fouls for each team. And Elena Van Nett to the free throw line. Presley Alberts to the bench. Greta Cease is back in for Mahtomedi. And now one more opportunity from the free throw line for Elena Van Nett. Again, 75.6%. First try is good. She'll get a second. Scoring drought for Two Rivers is over. It's part of the joy of high school sports. You never know what you're going to see coming into a game. Did not expect seeing a 17-0 run followed by a 15-0 run for the other team. Wild. Second shot was good for Van Nett. She's got now 4 points on the night. Now 7:06 left to go. It's a 4-point game, 19-15. And the turnover gives possession back to Two Rivers. Emily Metzel, a senior. The ball can be inbounded here. Sophia Amundsen, 6-foot-tall junior. Ball handed off to Williamson Andrews. Looking for Kirchner for Amundsen in the corner for three. Amundsen with 6. And a lead back to 7 for Two Rivers, 22-15. Zella Frazier. Back for Cease. Ball tipped away by her from Van Nett. Into the corner. Shot goes up for Pros off the near iron, and the rebound gathered back up here by Williamson Andrews. Into the front court, Van Nett. Quick moving play, and a ball that's tipped away by Cease. Here's Grace Pros. Pros in the front court. Goes for Cease in the paint. Back out into the corner. Three-pointer. Too long and right into the arms of Elena Van Nett. 22-15 with 6:11 to go. Rise and fire. Boom. Isabel Kirchner with 12. The lead back to double figures at 10. 25-15. Frazier for Pros. Back to Frazier. Frazier calling for Cease to move back to the top of the key. Pass underneath for Green. Green trying to put it up. Got her own rebound. Green underneath, up, and still no good. Rebound fought for, and the jump ball is called. The arrow points which way? The arrow was off at the scorer's table. And it appears as though it'll stay with Two Rivers. All right. Substitution for the Warriors. Catherine Devine will enter the game for the first time tonight. Devine, 19 games played this season, averaging 5.4 points per game. Williamson Andrews. That's Devine. Devine to the corner, Van Nett. Van Nett, rise and fire three. Off the far side, rebound gathered by Pros. Zephyrs back in transition. The dish for Metzel. Metzel whistle, foul. And a foul against Isabel Van Nett. Puts the Zephyrs in the double bonus. It's the first foul of the night against Isabel Van Nett, but means that Zephyrs will be shooting 2 the rest of this half. Emily Metzel from the free throw line. Metzel this season 5.1 points per game for Mahtomedi. First shot no good. Zephyrs entered this one off a win on Valentine's Day, 65-41 at North St. Paul. Prior to that, a loss against 4AA Eastview, not 4AA, 4A Eastview. And then a loss at the team many expect to win Section 4 3A, and another foul is called there. That'll send Green to the line. But an 84-65 loss on the island against De La Salle. We'll talk a little bit later on about this section playoff picture for both Mahtomedi and Two Rivers. Both teams have that commonality. It's a gauntlet when you look at the section playoffs for both teams. Green's first shot from the line is good. And it'll be another substitution. Isabel Kirchner is back into the game. Sophia Amundsen to the Warrior bench. Anna Green with 7 tonight. One more from the line. Now with 8. A whistle and a 30-second timeout taken by Mahtomedi. So the story of this game through the first 13 minutes of it. Two Rivers started this game on a 17-0 run. Mahtomedi followed that up with a 15-0 run in their own right. And then the teams have traded punches back and forth. Lead has gotten to since that scoreline of 17-15 to a 10-point lead for Two Rivers, now sitting at 25-17. Going back, though, talking about Mahtomedi, the schedule that they've played this year, they've played some really strong competition. Mentioned that Two Rivers coming into play today was 0-5 against top 10 teams in any class. Mahtomedi and the Zephyrs, meanwhile, they too have had their struggles against top 10 teams. They too 0-5, including that most recent loss to Eastview, the third-ranked team in 4A. But even the other results that they've had here at home to Hill Murray, just a 4-point loss. To Benilde St. Margaret, the fourth-ranked team in 3A, a 13-point loss. And then to Orono, the second-ranked team, a 20-point loss. Ball tipped away, held on to by Van Nett. A good defensive play by the Warrior. For 3, off the near iron. That ball goes right to Frazier for Mahtomedi as the Zephyrs re-enter possession in the front court. Bros got it to fall. Pros with 12. She leads all Zephyrs tonight. It's a 5-point game, 25-20. Ball tipped away by Frazier. Good defensive read for the Zephyr. Frazier off the glass. No, the rebound by Green is up. No good. Battling for it. Cease picks it up and one. So Greta Cease with a great defensive play as well as a great defensive play by Green. First the shot from Frazier, and then Cease battling for it underneath, and good defensive, persistent effort. Able to head to the line for the 3-point play. Substitution now. Catherine Devine goes to the Warrior bench. And Ira Gorman with 3 fouls, no points. Back onto the court for Two Rivers. Cease with 2 points tonight, now make it 3. A 2-point game, 25-23. 4:30 to go in the opening half of play. Gorman around Cease. Gorman from the elbow puts a shot up, no good, and Green gathers the rebound. Zephyrs can tie or take the lead for the first time since 0-0. Ball lost a handle on. Green goes for it. And they'll rule that the baseline was touched by Green with possession, and so it will be a Warrior possession on the far side. Elena Van Nett. Van Nett tries that side, gives to her sister, Isabel. On the drive, underneath, ball blocked by Cease. Good play. Emily Metzel with it now for Mahtomedi. Into the front court for Cease. Cease looking for it, tipped by Van Nett. On the fast break for the Warriors, Van Nett off the glass and one! It's 2 points now for Isabel Van Nett. The foul's on Frazier. Now 1 shot for the 3-point play. Van Nett from the line, 66.7%. Not good on that time. Rebound to Metzel. Frazier had it. Now Cease. On the top of the key. On the drive. Ball battled for. The jump ball is called. Arrow for Mahtomedi. 4-point game, 27-23. 3:30 left to go in it. Now a Warrior down on the court. And head coach for Two Rivers, Nia Holly, comes over to provide assistance. Karen Carlson, the longtime certified athletic trainer for Mahtomedi and the Zephyrs as well, goes over to provide assistance. Ball battled for with Cease, and the jump ball is what called, and see the fight for it underneath now. Having risen to her feet, working back with assistance to the Warrior bench, as Landis Williamson Andrews will head to the Warrior bench. There'll be a substitution as a result. Wing is back into the game. Williamson Andrews will depart with 3 points tonight. Karen Carlson continues to provide assistance. One of the absolute best in the Metro East, doing what she does, taking care of these student athletes. Here's Grace Prose to inbound from the baseline. 4-point game. Now another Zephyr in motion created a Warrior spill. Prose underneath, whistle, foul. So I almost wonder if there's not a slippery spot on that court in the low post, but foul goes against Wing. That's her 4th. So Diana Green to the line for 2 shots. Certainly for Wing, you don't want to have 4 fouls in the first half. She'll be subbed out here. First shot is good. The substitution will occur now. Tegan Lyles into the game. Lyles, 12 attempts from the field this season. She's 5 of 12 for 41.7% from the field for the Warriors. That's why I don't like field and free in terms of the names of things for basketball. Green the shot, no good. Good on the first, good on the, not good on the second, but it turns into an offensive board for Metzel. Metzel spinning. Back to the corner. Prose rising fire for 3. 15 points for Prose. We're tied at 27. Gorman tries a drive, draws a foul. She's to the line. So both teams, there's one adjustment to be made. It's certainly the amount of fouls that have occurred in this opening half of play. Yeah, it's certainly subjective to the officials. That foul goes against Prose, her first. Gorman from the line for a shot. No good. Gorman for the season from the free throw line, 60.8%. Of course, big shout out to this Two Rivers coaching staff and our team for keeping accurate and complete stats on mngirlsbasketballhub.com. Very much appreciated. Ella Frazier. Prose underneath for Cease. Cease hard off the glass. No, Van Nett the rebound. Warriors lead by 1 at 28-27. A couple of players in foul trouble for Two Rivers. Keep an eye on that. Van Nett, 3. Off the near iron. Van Nett picks up the rebound underneath. Shot off the glass, no good. That ball's tipped away, and the rebound gathered by Prose into the front court. Frazier draws a contact. She'll head to the line. So Gorman now picks up her 4th. And it's defensive pressure that turns into offense for Mahtomedi. Figure again, if you're a team down 17, you're not looking to give up at any point. Frazier shot, it's good. But the way that Mahtomedi has stayed in, they've stayed calm. They've turned great defensive possessions, great defensive pressure into offense on the opposite side. Frazier with her first point on the night, and that first free throw attempt does not get the second, but Metzel fights for the rebound. Metzel to the corner for Prose. Prose, Metzel underneath for Cease. Cease, whistle, offensive foul against Cease. Cease picks up her 2nd. And again in the double bonus, Warriors will shoot 2. Or perhaps not, that's right. On an offensive foul, we don't go to the free throw line. That's right. In the front court, Van Nett tries a drive, kicks back out, able to find Kirchner. Kirchner, leader for Two Rivers with 12 points tonight on the 28. We're all tied at that score mark. Gorman with her 4 fouls. Gorman into the drive, off the top of the glass, can't get it to fall. The battle for ball goes out of bounds, and possession will go towards Mahtomedi. Again, longtime fans of Suburban Community Channel's TV 19, and for that metric, Town Square Television. No, basketball is not my main sport. That, of course, is ice hockey and baseball. But I get better every game I do. At least I think so, anyway. Race Pros to the corner for Green. Green, corner 3. Boom! Anna Green with 12. Zephyrs their first lead of the night. Van Nett to the corner. Tries to drive around Green. Whistle, foul. And Van Nett and Green are talking back and forth to each other. There's some definite smack talk going on there. Green picks up her second. Van Nett to the free throw line. Elena Van Nett, 4 points on her night. That's the joy and the beauty of conference play. You see the same teams, you see the same players, and that rivalry really starts to ramp up as you get into your career. Van Nett 2 of 2 from the line, 6 points on her night. It's a 1-point game. Zephyrs in front, 31-30 with a minute 18 to go in the opening half. Frazier to the corner for Metzel. Frazier to find somewhere to go with it, finds. And the Warrior fans and the bench wanting a travel. Committed on pros. Here's Frazier for a deep shot, and balls in! 3-pointer for Frazier, 34-30 Mahtomedi. Rise and fire off the near iron, and the rebound goes back for Green. And that shot from Kirchner. Green into the front court. Ball went underneath and gotten to by Metzel. Here's another 3. Back iron, no, and that rebound taken by Kirchner. Possession lost, and possession stays with Mahtomedi. Talk about a run for Mahtomedi and the Zephyrs. Another 3. Boom! Grace Pros with 18. 7-point lead for Mahtomedi. Gorman, Kirchner for 3. That time a silencer. Kirchner with 15. Shot clock is off. Zephyrs can wind up for the last shot. Frazier. Back out, deep 3 for Pros. Oh, almost had it. And the rebound back for Kirchner on the near side. When you look at that scoreline, you see 37-33. You'd think a complete, close, competitive game between two teams. Might say it'd be even back and forth just looking on that scoreline alone. But the way that we've gotten to this 37-33 score at the half, unlike anything you'd find in the state of Minnesota. So the Zephyrs lead 37-33 at the end of 18 minutes play. We'll be back for some more conversation, talk about the first half stats and all sorts of things Metro East Conference basketball in just moments. Here on your home for Mahtomedi Zephyr girls basketball, Suburban Community Channel's TV 19.
I'm here today because of Tanya's relentless efforts in trying to get me healed. When I came back from the war, I became a homeless veteran. I was barely hanging on by a thread. The one thing that was constant for me was music. Music led me to Tanya. Normally with a veteran, we think we can solve everything. The truth of the matter is we cannot.
I just knew that something was different, something was off. I let him know that he wasn't alone. There are people that loved him.
And says, Michael, I know you've got a plan to take your life today, but if you give me just 5 more minutes to love you.
5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, honey, 5 more minutes to love.
Michael has actually taught me what it looks like to accept help.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Buckle up! Nobody is more prepared for an emergency than Dogman.
With all your kung fu skills and your canine fortitude or whatnot.
But for the rest of us, a good plan goes a long way.
Come on, let's go!
So, whether it's an unexpected disaster or the world's most evilest cat bent on destroying all do-gooders,
Destroy all do-gooders!
you can help your family be ready for anything.
No time to waste. Will you get out of here?
Get started today at ready.gov/kids.
There I was, 16, divorced, remarried with a baby, another on the way, and I could barely read or write. Getting my high school diploma was a catalyst I needed. Now I have a bachelor's, a master's, and I became a teacher. When I look at all these success stories, I could not help but think it all started by getting my high school diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
My dad showcased a sense of love that I never had before. It felt like it was something that I've always wanted. I mean, he's not only my parent, like he's like my best friend.
Learn about adopting a teen at adoptuskids.org.
I never realized that I'd be taking care of a 2-year-old and a 9-year-old on my own. Sometimes as dads, I think we're too hard on ourselves. We get down on ourselves on not being able to, we're the providers, but we also have to learn to take care of ourselves. Self-love made me a better dad because I realized my worth. My daughter Isabella recently had a graduation into high school, and I got emotional because I saw pride in her eyes. I saw my daughter have her own self-love, and I saw the hard work of me being that dad 24/7 transferred to my teenage daughter. The word father means a lot to me. When I give my love to my children as a father, I can see it.
A wild, crazy, streaky opening half of basketball finds us settled here at the half, 37-33, with the Mahtomedi Zephyrs in front of the Two Rivers Warriors after 18 minutes of play. Alex Wiston with you here from the corner at Mahtomedi High School Gymnasium, with a game that started out with a 17-0 Two River Warrior run. But if there's teams that know how to battle back, it's Mahtomedi and the Zephyrs. Great ball movement, and the regular scores for Two Rivers got it going early with Kirchner, Van Nett, and then deep three-pointers as well made by Williamson that added to the scoring ledger. Great work in the paint by the Warriors, and a good bucket there by Amundsen. And Two Rivers was off and running early, and that 0 was on the scoreboard for Mahtomedi for quite some time with just how hot Two Rivers was. Then their stars started to shine. Anna Green got the scoring started from the free throw line and then all over the three-point arc. Grace Prose back to Green, and that give and go between those two players in that opening half of play was pivotal for Mahtomedi to be able to claw back into this one. Warriors would start to respond back the other way, but Mahtomedi in their three-point game and Grace Prose would do the same. Back underneath, Cease able to do some great work underneath the basket, drawing a foul, heading to the free throw line for the three-point play. And Van Nett on her own side for Two Rivers doing much the same. But the three-point stroke continues for Grace Prose, and then Green picked up one of her own as the Zephyrs started to really hit from outside the arc in that opening period of play. And you can see them raining threes here on the east side of White Bear Lake. Two Rivers able to do so the same on the opposite side, as Isabel Kirchner led all players for Two Rivers in scoring tonight with 15 points. That's how we got into our scoreline. It's been the three-point ball, 37-33 at the half. The big one, again, three-pointers. Warriors, 7 of 13. Zephyrs, 5 of 12. The fouls, a thing that both teams in the locker room right now certainly would like to clean up in this second half of play. 26 combined fouls. Yes, they don't count on the scoreboard, but every foul that sends a player to the line, that means free throws are a-coming. We'll be back for the start of the second half of play in just moments, 37-33. Zephyrs in front here on the home for Mahtomedi Zephyr girls basketball. Suburban Community Channels, TV 19.
We just arrived.
I'm here today because of Tanya's relentless efforts in trying to get me healed. When I came back from the war, I became a homeless veteran. I was barely hanging on by a thread. The one thing that was constant for me was music. Music led me to Tanya. Normally with a veteran, we think we can solve everything. The truth of the matter is we cannot.
I just knew that something was different. Something was off. I let him know that he wasn't alone. There are people that loved him.
And says, Michael, I know you've got a plan to take your life today, but if you give me just 5 more minutes to love you.
5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, honey, 5 more minutes to love.
Michael has actually taught me what it looks like to accept help.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
There I was, 16, divorced, remarried with a baby, another on the way, and I could barely read or write. It was time for me to change my life and the lives of my family, so I went back and I got my high school diploma. That was the catalyst I needed. Now I have a bachelor's, a master's, and I became a teacher.
Mom, this is your very first yearbook.
Your commitment to education motivates me, your coworkers, and your students.
You showed me that if you come from nothing, you can still be anything.
You told me I deserve to succeed. It's been 15 years, and I still live by that.
You're the model for success for your kids, grandkids, and your students.
When I look at all these success stories, I cannot help but think it all started by getting my high school diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
First half of basketball was great here from Mahtomedi. Second half sure to be just as entertaining. Zephyrs lead Two Rivers 37-33 as we're ready to start the second half of basketball from Mahtomedi. Alex Wister with you here in the corner. A great camera crew as always, and a great crew in the brand new state-of-the-art SCCTV production truck. As what do we have in store for the second half of basketball? 17-0 run for the Warriors to start it. The Zephyrs follow with a 15-0 run of their own before things thankfully leveled out for both sides. Now the Zephyrs in front by 4 at the half. Warriors with a couple in foul trouble. As Two Rivers with 2 players already with 14 fouls, 2 individual fouls. And not to start, the Warriors wanted Elena Van Nett guilty of the travel call. So Mahtomedi will get a possession for free off the start. On the court for the Zephyrs, the Pros, Albers, Green, Metzel. And one additional Zephyr, the one with the ball right now, Ella Frazier. Frazier calls a play. Roll it back to center court. Metzel. Metzel from the elbow. Trying to go for it. The ball kicked away and taken over by Amundsen as Two Rivers will carry it back into the front court. Isabel Van Nett. Isabel with Elena with open pass to the right side wing. It's Van Nett, Amundsen, Kirchner, both Van Netts. And the extra Warrior, a player who went off with injury. You could see her back, Landis Williamson Andrews. Van Nett to the corner for Elena Van Nett. Rise and fire 3 off the back iron. Isabella Van Nett underneath and in, and the Warriors the first 2 points of the second half of basketball. It's 37-35. Frazier for Albers. Albers at the elbow. Pros. Frazier on the far side wing. Green sets a screen, Frazier will take. To the corner, Metzel. Metzel around the Frazier screen. Green at the free throw line with 6 to shoot. He's got to get a shot off here. Here's Pros. Pros puts it back underneath, and the ball goes right to Amundsen, and Two Rivers with a chance to tie. Kirchner for 3. Near side, no. Pros a rebound. Pros 18 points tonight. 30 of the Zephyr 37 points tonight have come from Pros and Green. Albers with space for 3. Near iron, no. Ball tipped away. Elena Van Nett with the rebound. Van Nett bothered by Metzel, and now Isabella Van Nett able to get the ball back out in space. Williamson Andrews. Across the timeline, Elena Van Nett for 3. Boom! And the Warriors storm back in front, 38-37. Elena Van Nett with 9, her season average 9.7. On the drive, whistle, foul. This will be a foul that's coming this way. I don't know if I want to get up here. See, I told you we'd get you plenty of screen time now. That's a shooting foul that'll go. At least Frazier is at the line. So no free throws there. All right. Press the Albers to inbound for Mahtomedi. Albers to the near side. Frazier saves it. What an athletic play. But instead, the ball goes right to Sophia Amundsen, and Two Rivers quickly in transition. Elena Van Nett, rise and fire. Boom! 12 points for Elena Van Nett. And an 8-point run for Two Rivers to start the second half. Green backing her way into the post. Shot off the iron, bounces around, no good. And the ball battled for, wrestled away by Amundsen. Into the front court now, Kirchner. Kirchner not off the glass, not in. That shot whistle, and a foul is called. And the Zephyr faithful incredulous, the Warrior fans elated. Elena Van Nett to the free throw line. 6 of the 8 points to start this half for Two Rivers. Substitutions already for Mahtomedi and for Two Rivers both. And Nett's first shot is good. Let's take a look at it here. Certainly there, could have had a foul, but the foul came there. You can see the surprise on Albers as she picked it up. So Zephyrs now trail by 6. 14 points now for Van Nett. Into the front court. Pros off the glass. No, Van Nett the rebound. Metzel battling for it. She's double teamed and the ball cocked out by Van Nett and into the front court. Wow. Van Nett puts up the 3. Near iron. That ball doesn't go. Rebound taken by the freshman Shepard. Green. Green tries to drive. Has space on the baseline. Shot up. Foul is gone. Good take by Anna Green. Plenty of space on the baseline. And now Green to the free throw line for 2 shots. Foul goes against Isabel Van Nett, her second, team second, in the second half of play. And Green will have 2 shots. Green tonight, 12 points. Fouls, first shot good. Now with 13. Remember, Anna Green, 26 points in their game against Two Rivers and Mendota Heights on the 17th of January. Second point there from the free throw line, a 4-point game, 43-39. Isabella Van Nett. Hands off for Williamson Andrews. Try the right side. Van Nett spinning in the low post. Shot up and in. Nice finish by Isabel Van Nett. She's got 6 points. Her season average 5.4. And the lead back to 6 for Two Rivers, 45-39. Here's Pros for Green. Green trying the drive. Whistle. Fouls called. And the Warriors pick up what'll be their 3rd team foul. We're through the first 4 minutes. Foul goes against Williamson Andrews, her second. And the last thing you want is to put either team at the free throw line, especially early. Green on the move for Pros. She'll dribble back out near center court. Pros for Green underneath. Green is defended by Williamson Andrews. Whistle. Foul is called. Will it send Green to the line? It appears as though it's about to. It will. So Green will shoot 2. It's a 6-point lead for Two Rivers. 3rd foul against Williamson Andrews. So now for Two Rivers, again, that foul trouble that was present now magnified more so. Not only do you have 2 players with 4, you also now have 2 players with 3. Green's first shot, no good. No substitutes for either side. 1 more shot from the line for Green. Second shot is good. 15 points now for Green. It's a 5-point game for Two Rivers. Van Nett. Let's go around Seiss. Back out for Van Nett. Elena on the baseline drive. Lost the handle. Ball goes over the baseline. Possession for Mahtomedi. $13:29 left to go. Second half of play. 45-40 our scoreline. Ava Shepard to inbound for Grace Pros. Pros closed down here by Williamson Andrews. Williamson Andrews going for the steal. The whistle, the foul. Williamson Andrews now on her 4th foul. The question for Nia Holly, how much do you want to test your bench? Catherine Devine will enter. Now for Two Rivers, again, 3 players with 4 fouls. Still 13:23 left to go. And 2 more fouls put the Zephyrs at the line. 5 team fouls this half, 4 Two Rivers, just 1 by contrast from Mahtomedi. Green will rise a fall away shot. Rebound taken here by Claire Spangenberg. Spangenberg into the game, and the pass to the right side for Isabel Van Nett, no good. And it gives Mahtomedi life. So an opportunity for Two Rivers bench players to prove their worth here tonight with foul trouble plaguing Two Rivers. On the inbound. Fresh 20 on the shot clock. Pros tries to drive around Spangenberg. Ball back out this time. Pros against Van Nett. Dribbles right. Now left around the Spies screen. Still held on to. Spangenberg now in defense. Spies around Van Nett. Trying to go for it, and a shot clock violation. Lockdown defense by Two Rivers forces the turnover. For Two Rivers there, not just a good job of keeping Mahtomedi to the outside, but a good job of those switches too. With Van Nett coming over in one spot and then Spangenberg coming over to cover as well. Whenever it was Pros and then even down low for Cease when she had the ball. Really good defense by Two Rivers. Whistle, jump ball, arrow for Mahtomedi. So 5-point game, 12:24 left to go in it. We knew this would be a good one. We had a feeling this was going to be a good one. The 9th-ranked Zephyrs and Two Rivers Warriors. What's at stake here? Again, both teams near the top of their section seedings based on QRF. But both teams combined as a deep three here off the near iron, and the rebound for Spangenberg. Spangenberg tipped away. Mental has it underneath. Spies up and in. It's good. Greta Cease picks up the 2. She's got 5. It's a 3-point game. Kirchner to the corner for Devine. Van Nett. And back out Spangenberg. Isabella Van Nett a 3. Off the iron, no. Metzel the rebound. She'll slow things down. Zephyrs with another chance to tie. 45-42 underneath. Ball tipped away, a wrestle for, whistle, jump ball as a battle will continue. Now tempers perhaps starting to flare as Green. Isabel Kirchner battled for that ball. Well, how about that? Let's take a look at it here. Timeout on the court. Let's see there. Kirchner and Green battling for. Oh, how about that? Wow. Again, the tension here in Mahtomedi is wonderful. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So timeout taken. 45-42 our score line. Mentioned earlier that both of these teams, when they get into the section play, will be a bit of a gauntlet for both of them, as they both play in arguably some of the tougher sections in the state of Minnesota and definitely within Class 3A. Starting first with Mahtomedi, you figure the 9th-ranked team in the state, the figure that where they'd be in a good spot to qualify for that state tournament. Well, when you're going against De La Salle and Hill Murray, that's a tough task. De La Salle, I mean, we could spend hours talking about the basketball history on the girls' side that the De La Salle Islanders have. But you add 2 to that section, the Hill Murray Pioneers, and what they've done in their success. De La Salle at 6, Hill Murray at 7, Mahtomedi at 9. And so certainly when you have that difficult state tournament field and a difficult section, arguably the most difficult in the state in potentially any sport to make it out of, with the success at the top of it between De La Salle, Hill Murray, Mahtomedi. This is going to be quite the run down to the state tournament at Target Center coming up in just weeks. Out of the timeout, Warriors possession. Spun back out, Kirchner. Kirchner around Green. Keep an eye on that battle the rest of the time tonight. Van Nett on the baseline. Back out to the corner. Spangenberg a 3. That was way too long on it, and the rebound goes to Grace Pros. Pros into transition underneath for Cease. Whistle, and a foul is called prior to the shot. That's a 6th team foul against Two Rivers. There'll be a substitution as Gorman re-enters for the first time this half with 4 individual fouls. That foul, it's attributed to Gorman on the board, but that's not right. She's just substituting in now. And Van Nett returns for Two Rivers. Pros to inbound. Here's Green. Green against Devine. Goes back to the corner. Deep three for Pros off the near side. The rebound gotten to here by Kirchner. Warriors by 3, 45-42. Here's Gorman. Gorman for Devine. Try the right side around Seiss. Nothing doing there, so back up to Gorman at the elbow. Puts up the shot, does Gorman. Can't get it to go. Metzel the rebound. Metzel. Defensive pressure put on by Two Rivers. Mahtomedi able to withstand. Here's Metzel. Back for Frazier. Frazier at center court. Spangenberg on the fence. Forces an offensive foul on Frazier. Wow! So Two Rivers gets the possession. Frazier picks up her third foul. Zephyrs' second in this half. Eva Shepik is back in. Anna Green takes a momentary rest on the bench. There's Spangenberg. Inbounds for Gorman. 3-point game, 45-42. Warriors in front with 10:07 to go. Devine tip play for Gorman. Spangenberg. Isabel Van Nett tries to penetrate. She'll drive back out to the left side. Van Nett, the runner. No foul there as it was blocked. And on the baseline, touched by Metzel. Possession stays with Two Rivers with 9 to shoot. Good block shot, creating that chaos. Plenty of time still for Two Rivers to get a good look here with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Isabel Van Nett try to put it off the back of Seiss. Whistle, foul. It will be a jump ball. It'll be jump ball possession for Mahtomedi. I like the idea there by Isabel Van Nett, sending it off the back of Greta Seiss. But good on the Zephyrs for getting the jump ball. Here's Pros into the front court. Back for Seiss. Pros. Frazier. Back at the center court logo for Mahtomedi. Been stuck at the scoreline for quite some time. 45-42. Frazier. Give and go for Seiss. Too long on the pass. Out of bounds. Possession for Two Rivers. Oh, what a game we've been treated to here tonight in Mahtomedi. Gorman into the front court. Gorman to the left side, lost the handle on it, taken away. Good steal by Pros. Pros with 18 points, leads all scores tonight, but the defensive impact she's had has been even better. Metzel. Metzel underneath for Seiss. Has the runner and a block out of bounds by Devine. Substitutions now. Elena Van Nett returns. And Ira Gorman departs. Now what a block by Catherine Devine. Well timed on the shot by Seiss. Race Pros to inbound. Whistle, foul. And the foul goes against Van Nett. That'll be her first. That puts Mahtomedi in the double bonus on the defensive foul. So to the free throw line, Greta Seiss. See, right by that score bug. Big difference in the second half. 7 fouls on Two Rivers, just 2 on Mahtomedi. The shot for Seiss is good, 45-43. So the Zephyrs at the line the rest of the way. Not even halfway, just about halfway rather. Through the second half. Second for Seiss is up and good. 45-44. Isabel Van Nett tries the right side. Spangenberg. Elena Van Nett, the right side. Spangenberg again. Top of the key, Devine. Devine, right side, deep three. Kirchner off the near iron, no. That rebound gathered up by Grace Pros. Zephyrs with a chance to retake the lead. 45-44, Two Rivers. Frazier for Green. Back into the game. Green has to move through traffic. Whistle. Offensive foul on Green. So Green picks up her third. Her and Frazier both with 3. And the offensive foul is called. Warriors lead by 1. Elena Van Nett, ball tipped away by Cease. Possession stays with the Warriors, 26 on the shot clock. These two teams a combined 0 of 10 against ranked opposition. Warriors can change that tonight. Zephyrs cannot. 8:14 left to go in a 1-point game. Elena Van Nett into the paint. Ball tipped away, stolen. Great read by Frazier. Sets Green into the front court for Pros. Pros to spin. Off the glass, and the Zephyrs lead. Pros with 20. And the Zephyrs retake the lead, 46-45. Kirchner, the and one! Kirchner with the drive, draws the foul. She's got 17 and a chance for the 3-point play. Gorman returns. Saw Kirchner line it up from beyond the arc. First time she's taken it down tonight into the paint and through the foul and against Mahtomedi's leading scorer in the season, Green, who now has 4. Kirchner from the line. That shot no good. Metzel the rebound. So Two Rivers retakes the lead, 47-46. On the court, Frazier, Cease, Pros, Metzel, and Green remains with 4 fouls. Cease underneath, tipped away. Possession stays with Mahtomedi, 19 to shoot. So we've seen Green and Kirchner battle tonight. Keep an eye on that again down the stretch. There'll be a substitution here for Two Rivers. Wing will re-enter. Van Nett will depart. 7:34 left to go. Wing, one of 3 players now for Two Rivers with 4 fouls in this game. With 7 minutes, you can start to put those players back in. As the official, you're certainly tempted to keep the whistle in the pocket. Frazier, a 3, no good. Battled for underneath. Williamson Andrews, and a foul is called there. It's the 5th foul against Mahtomedi. Goes against Metzel, her 2nd. And the Warriors with a lead, 47-46. Williamson Andrews in the court for Gorman. Gorman and Pros. The tango at center court. Gorman tries the right side. Nice spin around, move around. Pros with the runner in the lane. Can't get it to fall. Frazier the rebound. Pros closed out by Williamson Andrews. Goes back top of the key, into the low paint. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound, Gorman with a 2-on-1 fast break. Here's Gorman for Kirchner. Kirchner in the post. Kirchner with a right-handed shot, no good. Rebound taken over by Green. Green for the Zephyrs on the drive. In the paint, whistle, and an offensive foul is called, and Green knights it done. Anna Green leaves with her 5th foul of the night and a massive loss for Mahtomedi. The 2nd charge Green had been called for in this half. And the Zephyrs' leading scorer in this matchup in January is done for the night. Gorman into the front court. Spun to the corner. Wing, baseline drive. Wing shot up, no. Metzel the rebound. And a whistle and a foul. That'll be the 5th foul against Wings, so now both teams with a player who's fouled out tonight. Wings' night is done. 5 fouls, no points. Sophia Amundsen will return to the game. And Metzel will be at the line for the 1-and-1. Emily Metzel tonight, no points, 2 fouls. That shot's good, we're tied, 47-all. Mahtomedi by 1. Warriors into the front court. Williamson Andrews to the corner of Van Nett. Underneath the pass, looking for Isabel Van Nett, no good. And Mahtomedi with a chance to extend their lead, 48-47. Anna Green has fouled out. Lana Wing has fouled out. And still 6 minutes to go. Zephyrs in the bonus. Next foul for Mahtomedi will put 2 Rivers in the bonus. Albers from Metzel. Cease looking for Albers in the paint. Goes back to the right side wing, able to find Frazier. Frazier trying to go for Cease, but Cease was looking to set the screen. Here's Albers, whistle, and a timeout taken by Mahtomedi. Great timeout taken by Anisha Fisher. A pass from Frazier that was looking for Cease at the elbow. Cease had set for the screen, didn't see the pass was coming. And so as soon as possession was able to get back for Mahtomedi, wow, great timeout taken by Mahtomedi. Talked about the Zephyrs section in 4-3A. Same 2 for 2 Rivers in terms of what their section has. Where 2 Rivers, based on the QRF, they'd be the 2nd-ranked team in section 3-3A behind Cretin-Durham Hall. Keep an eye on this section in 3-3A. Every team has played a game against a section opponent in 3-3A except for the team that's at the top of it, Cretin-Durham Hall. They're 15-9 overall, but they're the only team who have not played a game in section in 3-3A this year. 2 Rivers, meanwhile, they're 5-0 in section. And the other team that's perfect in section 3-3A this season, Minneapolis South. As the Tigers of Minneapolis South down on Lake Street in Minneapolis. Is that 5th team and perfect in section. Anna Green tonight, first player to foul out for Mahtomedi. She ended her night with 15 points. And the battle continues. Grace Pros to inbound. Cease, Frazier, back out, wide open look for 3. Near iron, no, rebound. Well done by Albers. Albers looking to move it. Bodies hit the deck, whistle, jump ball, arrow for 2 Rivers. Warriors to inbound in front of the Warrior bench. Williamson Andrews around the screen set by Amundsen at center court. Amundsen shot up off the near side, no. Rebound, Cease looking for it, able to pick it back up. Defensive pressure provided. Zephyrs lead by 1, 48-47. Metzel. Metzel looking for an outlet, finds it in Cease. Cease back for Albers. Albers still with it. Pros looking around. Shot goes up. It's no good. Metzel the rebound. Zephyrs can start thinking about using the clock here too. Actually, both teams can with the possessions they have. Mahtomedi, though, the advantage of being in front. Frazier with 5 to shoot. Deep 3, no good, and a shot clock violation. Into the front court underneath and too fast for Amundsen. Possession for Mahtomedi. So the shot clock had gone off. The violation had been called. But the ball went right into the possession of Isabel Van Nett, and the foul's called here. It'll put Mahtomedi at the line. Or perhaps not, all right. Mentioned before, basketball is not my strongest sport, but I thought we had a defensive foul there. Instead, Mahtomedi takes back over. Pros on the drive, Albers walked. And a turnover gives Two Rivers possession. Our halftime score was 37-33. With the Zephyrs in front. Warriors in this half have outscored Mahtomedi 14-11. It's the Zephyrs who lead now by 1. Amundsen. Elena Van Nett looking for Amundsen in the paint. Amundsen puts a shot up. Nobody there for it. Metzel the rebound. Both teams have gone ice cold, but make your shots when that counts. You're able to find a way to victory. Frazier tries to drive around Van Nett. Back out Cease. Cease into the post. Shot up, no. Rebound taken back over by Williamson Andrews. Two Rivers will slow things down to the front court. Kirchner now for Van Nett, a 3. Off the near side, Van Nett fell. She was looking for the foul. And Van Nett being attended to by Nia Hawley. As Van Nett fell with the 3-point attempt. Now Karen Carlson comes over to take a look again. 3:36 left to go, 48-47 our score. Both of these teams playing their penultimate game of this 24-25 campaign. As Isabel Van Nett will go to the end of the Warrior bench. She'll be subbed out for. Two Rivers, their last game of the season. They'll take on North St. Paul at home on Thursday. That one may be the game that we're looking at for Town Square Television's game of the week, if you're watching on Town Square Television. Mahtomedi, they conclude with a team that most likely they will be seeing in a 2-3 game in Section 4-3A in the Hill Murray Pioneers. Iron sharpens iron. That's what we see here tonight. 1-point game. Zephyrs in front. Pros. Pros and Gorman have had some battles tonight. Here's Cease. Cease tries to paint. Goes right side. Metzel. Metzel. Back, lost the handle. Slowed it back down. Finds Pros. 10 to shoot. Pros. Pros. Driving. Pros. Around Kirchner. Pros. Spinning. Pros. Goes for Cease. Cease lost the handle. And the shot clock goes off. Possession for Two Rivers. Have I mentioned how much I love the shot clock in high school basketball? The atmosphere it creates is just so fantastic. Not the fact that you can't just move the ball around the perimeter and waste the time, waste the clock. You have to actually do something with it. Van Nett for 3. Off the near iron, Metzel the rebound. Neither team has been able to find success from the field here in the second half. And a timeout taken. As we'll take it here. 48-47 our score. Mahtomedi in front by 1. If you're joining us late, you've missed a classic. Warriors started the game on a 17-0 run. Zephyrs followed it with a 15-0 run in their own right. And the teams since then have traded blows. Zephyrs led by 4 at the half. Warriors have led in this half by as many as 6. The Mahtomedi Zephyrs leading now when it matters most. Crunch time, a 1-point lead, 2:39 left to go. In terms of foul trouble, players on the court in foul trouble. Presley Albers has 4. Ella Frazier has 3. Warriors are playing with fire as Gorman has 4. Williamson Andrews has 4, and Amundsen has 4. Next foul by Mahtomedi puts Two Rivers at the line. Metzel to inbound. To the backcourt for Frazier. See how Mahtomedi chooses to play this here. Here's Pros. Pros and Gorman. Back from Metzel, top of the key. Metzel looking for the pass underneath, and Cease has to go back for Pros. Pros tries to drive towards the lane, no good. And the ball picked up back by Devine, who came in as a substitute, and a good save there by Williamson Andrews as Devine is into the game again. And a full court press on here by Mahtomedi. Gorman into the front court. Gorman to the corner. Amundsen. Amundsen tries to drive. Shot up, fouls called. Sophia Amundsen to the free throw line for 2. That's the 7th foul now against Mahtomedi, so Two Rivers in the bonus, the 1-1, but it's a shooting foul here that puts Amundsen at the line. Foul goes against Cease, her 3rd, team 7th. First shot no good, 6 points on the night for Sophia Amundsen, averaging 10.5. You can see, shot went up there. Looked like from that camera point that Cease got all ball, but the foul called underneath. Amundsen good. We're tied. 48-48. 2:05 to go in regulation. Frazier. Frazier back for defensive specialist Knightley. Leading scorer for Mahtomedi tonight with 20 points. Pros. Albers for Metzel. Back on the give and go. Albers shot off the glass. No. Rebound for Amundsen. Amundsen looking to spin away with it. Ball rolls towards the sideline. And possession for Mahtomedi. Possession for Mahtomedi with 1:39 to go. And now we have a whistle and a timeout to be taken. Oh my goodness. It'll be a full timeout. It'll be Two Rivers who takes it with 1:39 left to go. 3A top 10, mentioned it earlier, but for Mahtomedi and the Zephyrs, they're the 9th ranked team in Class 3A as of this moment. The two teams that are above them at number 6, De La Salle, number 7, Hill Murray, likely opponents for the Mahtomedi Zephyrs in the Section 4 3A bracket. You see at the top, Monticello, Orono, Marshall, your top 3. But then beyond that, you start to see some really competitive sections in there. Section 6, Orono and Benilde St. Margaret, and then Delano in there as well. Section 4, we talked about that gauntlet. And even, too, those teams that you see in that top 10, there's good teams down below that, too. We've seen in the Minnesota State High School League and girls basketball all the time. Doesn't matter who you're playing, doesn't matter how well you're playing. You'll have a chance to win in the sections if you can play your best basketball. So far for Two Rivers and for Mahtomedi, it's exactly what we've seen here tonight. Mahtomedi gets possession. They'll have 20 seconds on the shot clock in a 48-48 game. Frazier, Metzel, Albers, Cease, and Pros on the court. Green has fouled out. The Zephyrs have been without her services for the last 7 minutes. Frazier looking for it, nowhere to go, and the 5-second violation gives the ball to Two Rivers. Lockdown defense by the Warriors. Now how do they respond in a 48-48 game? Here's Gorman. Gorman around Pros. Gorman finds Williamson Andrews. On the far side, Devine. Devine, whistle, foul. Albers picks up the foul. That's her 5th. Her night is done. So Presley Albers will have to go to the bench, and there'll need to be a substitution here. And at the line, Sophia Amundsen for a 1-1. Now the whistle, and now the communication again that Albers' night is done. And Anisha Fisher doesn't agree with it. So Albers to the bench. She'll be replaced by Ava Shepik. And still a chance at the free throw line for Sophia Amundsen in a 48-48 game. First shot is good. Warriors retake the lead, 49-48. One more at the line for Amundsen. 8 points tonight, sitting on 4 fouls. Shot is no good. Metzel the rebound. Frazier calls a play with 1:20 and counting to go here in regulation time. 49-48. Two Rivers in front. Frazier to the near side. Shepik looking to go for it. It goes back. It was flipped off by Devine into the backcourt, and waiting for a possession to be ruled one way or the other, and possession will stay with Mahtomedi. 20 to shoot. Metzel from the sideline. Inbounds to Prose. Prose to Metzel. Metzel to the corner. Metzel. Ball tipped away by Gorman. Prose able to save it. 10 to shoot. Prose for Frazier. Frazier on the drive into the baseline. Spinning. Frazier's shot is up. It's good! 1 point lead for the Zephyrs. 50-49. Time out to Rivers as the Zephyrs retake a 1 point lead. What a classic we've been treated to here tonight in Mahtomedi. Nia Holly on the left, Anisha Fisher on the right. Two young head coaches, both leading their teams to great seasons this year. Mahtomedi with 18 wins, 10-2 record in conference. Warriors 15-9, 8-4 in Metro East play. The arrow should have come into play, points to Mahtomedi. 50-49. 42.1 on the clock. Their differential shot and game clock is about 10 seconds. The Warriors have a possession in front of their bench. Williamson Andrews to inbound for Two Rivers. She's guarded by nobody. Inbound to Gorman. Gorman back to Williamson Andrews. Lost the handle on it. A turnover, and Mahtomedi takes it. Pressure on now for Two Rivers. Last time Two Rivers beat Mahtomedi, February of 2020. 1 point game here. There's just enough differential shot in game. And the foul there, Gorman will pick it up. It's her fifth. Her night is done. And Prose heads to the line. It's still the 1-1. So a massive chance at the free throw line here for Prose. Gorman picks up her fifth. Just 1 point tonight for Two Rivers. And Devine will sub back in for the Warriors. Prose from the free throw line. 20 of the 50 Zephyr points tonight. Front end of the 1-1 is good. And now one more for Prose to make it a 3-point game. Second is good. Shot clock is off. Timeout called. (52-49). Mahtomedi is in front. So the shot clock is off. 33.4. If you're Two Rivers, how fast do you take this? Again, you're trailing by 3, and it's the inevitable basketball question. Does Two Rivers need a 3 here? The shot clock off, you'd figure, yeah. Would be the player to take it. Who's been hot from beyond the arc? Lena Van Nett started this half hot with 2 3-point shots made to start the second half. Isabel Kirchner was hot from beyond the arc in the first half. 15 of her 17 points came from beyond the arc. That just might be where the options are for Two Rivers. Started hot from the corner. Continue to work with success there for Two Rivers. Going from spot to spot, from the corner to the wing, and from the opposite corner. And 9 points to start play. The left side wing, 12 points. And why not from the left side wing for good measure? 15 from beyond the arc in the opening half. 33.4 left to go in a great game tonight here in Mahtomedi. Amundsen to inbound for Williamson Andrews into the front court. Tries to drive. Williamson Andrews puts up the shot. It's good. It's a 1-point game, 52-51. Whistle, foul. And for Two Rivers, that's their 10th team foul, so the Zephyrs now shooting 2. Foul goes against Van Nett, Elena Van Nett, her second. Mahtomedi in the double bonus. Here's the freshman Ava Shepik to the free throw line for 2 shots. Her shot is good. The lead is 2. One more make puts pressure on Two Rivers with 23 seconds remaining. Second shot, no good. Rebound taken by Amundsen. 2 to tie, 3 to lead. Into the front court. Into the corner. Kirchner for 3. Off the side, it goes back. Frazier has it. And a foul is called with 10.6. It's the shooter you wanted for Two Rivers. It's the spot you wanted from that corner. The shot just hits the backboard. And Frazier to the line to ice it for Mahtomedi. Ella Frazier, 6 points tonight. The shot, the look the Warriors wanted, but just doesn't fall their way. Frazier from the line. Her shot is good. For a 2-possession game. No good. Rebound underneath for C. Shot goes up, no good. Quickly into the front court. Two Rivers has no timeouts remaining. Van Nett for 3 to tie. No good. And to the far side, the ball goes out of bounds. The horn will sound, and Mahtomedi survives. The Zephyrs, without their leading scorer, hold on for a 54-51 victory over the Warriors of Two Rivers. What a game tonight in Mahtomedi. And certainly for the Zephyrs, not necessarily the way you wanted the game to end out, where you fouled out 2 players. But when it came down to those clutch moments, the players you expected them to make those kind of plays did for Mahtomedi. And the Zephyrs hold on for a 54-51 win. For Two Rivers as well, they had their chances down the stretch, not just to tie, but to take the lead. And you had your shooters that you wanted to take those shots in good position to be able to make those shots, to be able to win. But life as in basketball sometimes doesn't go your way. The Warriors had their chances tonight, and certainly here in the second half and in that clutch time moment, just didn't go their way. And it goes in favor of the blue and yellow. So the Zephyrs hold on for a 54-51 win over Two Rivers here tonight. Today's broadcast of Mahtomedi Zephyr basketball was brought to you by Suburban Community Channels, TV 19, and the great production crew that we had here in Mahtomedi. All sorts of great action here tonight. It really started on that 17-0 run for Two Rivers to start the game from outside the three-point arc. Kirchner with a corner three. She would add to it here with the left side wing side three. That was a shot taker that Mahtomedi had to defend against when Two Rivers had that chance to tie. But unfortunately, the shot just didn't go in her way. Zephyrs continue to work under the paint. The Van Nett sisters doing very well. Here's a deep shot again from three as Mahtomedi really got strong from beyond three. First there from Pros, then from Green, then from Pros again. Kirchner with a wing side three. Able to connect in that three-point game. You know, we talk about the moments how that second half shots weren't falling. Those three-point successes that both teams had for Two Rivers and for Mahtomedi really made a difference in the first half and in the second half. Good possession, good battle for there, and she's able to finish it off. Mahtomedi continue to work, continue to churn, and Pros really led the way once Green had fouled out. Warriors able to respond. Amundsen with the and-one drive. And a nice shot finished off there by Amundsen. Zephyrs continue to drive, continue to push play. Two Rivers looking for their opportunities much the same. And after a great chance and after a great opportunity here tonight, our final 54-51, Mahtomedi holds on to win. Take a look at that free throw line. 18 of 24 for the Zephyrs. Two Rivers, 8 of 15. Got to make the shots that you are provided with. And for Two Rivers, again, just 1, 2, or 3 points from that free throw line in addition changes the outcome of this game. And so that truly the difference here tonight. What a game that we have been treated to here this evening in Mahtomedi, Minnesota. Once again, the final 54-51. Mahtomedi holds on over the Two Rivers Warriors. They'll conclude their regular season on Thursday against the Hill Murray Pioneers. For all of us here at Suburban Community Channels TV 19, for David Schuyler and Arlen Becker. 54-51 the final. Mahtomedi wins. You're on your home for Mahtomedi Zephyr girls basketball. SEC TV 19.